Welcome everybody, it's Shadow Chow from AKU Clan, and I'm bringing you a video on how to keep your stash and inventory down low so you're not walking everywhere. Now in this video, you see that I'm going through and you can see my bulk items there. That's what you want to do first off with all your excess, junk, is you want to bulk it all up. You're going to need a lot of plastic. Plastic's very attainable if you go farm for it. I can make some videos later on for plastic farming. There's always some other farming spots as well, like adhesive, and also other ways to get adhesive as well, to the point where you don't need any more. Right now, you're going to also pay attention to how much of the junk you have of each. Like you see some numbers being in the 40s, 50s, 100s, especially when you get up to bulk, when you're going to have a lot. When you're only going to want to keep 10 at most of any bulk, unless it's something that you use quite a bit. You don't really want too many because all that weight adds up. You may not think that little point weight you see is like 0.003, but when you have 1,000 of that weight really adds up. And as I'm showing here, you see you got missiles. Missiles weigh 2 pounds a piece. You gotta check out your ammo too. Ammo may weigh a little bit. Some of them weigh quite a bit. Like those weigh 2 pounds a piece, and with 24 of them, that means that's 48 pounds of weight. You just want to get rid of your excess ammo, put some ammo inside your stash. Things like missiles, unless you're really playing that build, which it takes a lot of weight, so you better be prepared for that. You're gonna want to you have to have built perks around that. But usually you're not gonna want to waste your perks on making your inventory weigh less. That's honestly a waste, unless it's something you mainly do use, like heavy weapons and stuff like that. Except for maybe if you're wearing power armor, the power armor less weight is really amazing to have. That's a really great perk to have for that. But other than that, you really don't need any of those perks. You can keep your stash and inventory down by making sure your junk is really low. And as you see here soon, we'll be going through your weapons and apparel. Notes don't usually weigh anything unless you have a recipe. Recipes usually only weigh 1 pound. You're going to want to use those. If you can't use it because you already know it, give it to a friend or drop it. There's really no other use for it. Holotapes usually don't weigh nothing. Miscellaneous items, you'll find that bobby pins weigh a little bit. You're not going to want to keep too many on you. I have 41 currently on me. I chose to take that weight on myself because I use bobby pins quite a bit. Gunpowder also will add up quite a bit. If you're building tons of ammo, then you're going to want plenty of gunpowder. Other than that, you want to keep just a little bit of gunpowder, and you don't want to keep way too much on you. Also with aid, you're going to have tons of aid items. Aid's going to weigh quite a bit. Make sure you have set up what aid you're going to need. Plan out what your mission's going to be, and take what aid you need and put the rest inside your stash. You don't really have to build yourself up tons of food and water unless you're going on a big exploring trip. And weapons and apparel, they weigh the absolute most, more than anything else in the game. Especially weapons. Weapons usually weigh anywhere between 6 to 10 pounds for most weapons. And as you see, my shotgun weighs 10.5 pounds. The automatic pipe rifle weighs 6 pounds. Those add up really fast, and you're going to pick up tons of weapons as you're going. And then apparel is going to usually weigh anywhere between 1 to 3 pounds. But that also stacks up, especially when you're wearing a full set of armor. And a metal armor, if you're wearing metal armor, is going to weigh 3 pounds a piece or more. And you're going to want to keep those down. Any guns and apparel that you're not wearing and really don't want to keep. Like, this item's got to be, like, you really, really want it for later. Because most of the items you get, you can definitely get again. 100%. Most of them are really easy to farm or get. If it's something super rare you want to keep for later, keep it. But you're going to want to stick to the guns that you use. You're really not going to need the other guns you're not going to use because you're going to use perks to increase the weapons that you're using. No point to using a gun that you're not getting bonuses for. So keep the guns that you use, only keep a few of those, and only keep what you need on you. And for your anything else, just break it down. Breaking down things gives you the recipes for things. Also sell it. Make caps. As you see, I have almost 400 caps. And I do this by farming areas and then selling the items. And the ones that I've already broke down many for. So if you're not bringing it down, sell it until you sell out all the cash that vendor of that faction has. You can check out what vendors there is for the different factions and where they're at to, fully be able to get the most out of your caps, which I advise doing. The vendor that I'm at currently is connected with the other vendor from my level up video, And once they run out of their 200 caps, you gotta wait 24 hours for the next setup, or go to another vendor. But when you have a lot of weight on you, it's hard to get from vendor to vendor. But as the generalized tip, make sure you keep your weapons low, your apparel low, and make sure your junk, you don't have too much of your junk. You can get too much of your junk. You're not going to need massive amounts all the time. Bulk it up and then stash it away. Keep only what you need on you. Hope you guys enjoy the video. I'll see you guys next time. Shadow out. Like, subscribe, and comment what you think about the weight and what you think the stash should be at. And do you guys think that we really need massive amounts of weight? I mean, it should be increased slightly, but do we need massive? It helps you, not just store and hoard all your items. It allows you to actually make some choices where you're forced to do this and forced that. But I think it should definitely be increased a little more. Even if I know right now they're working on it. Currently, they are working on it. They will have something fixed with the inventory currently. It's gonna be in a few weeks. The game just came out. You gotta expect that nowadays that games don't just come out perfect. Now they release them really early and they update them. But just be expecting more and better things to come. Hope you guys enjoy the video and enjoy Fallout. I'll see you guys next time.